Hello, my lovelies. Elsie here to do a general collective reading for you. It's a daily general reading. Just here to share some energy, pull what I can. And thank you so much for clicking here, by the way. If you are brand new, I usually throw 2 or 3 of these into my week. Whenever I have time, I really love to do these general collective readings. So I do not put any dates or times on these. You'll find it when you need it. All right, if you're brand new, thank you for clicking here. I appreciate you, and I hope you'll be in the comments with us. We like to be in the comments. We like to know each other. Yep. Here we go. For the collective. 1 card for the collective, please. What do we got? Coming to the edge. Something's going down. Something is going down. What do we got? Time for a nap. So what I think what that means is that you're supposed to get some rest. Get some peace, get some rest. I'm just looking at the bottom 2 cards here. It's time for you to rest and relax a little bit. It feels like something's going down soon. And that's why I think you're supposed to take this time to rest. It's card number 36. You've been going over some details. 3 and 6 is 9. To me, that's hermit energy. It could also be September for some of you. Maybe you're coming to the edge around September. Maybe something very significant is going to happen. For some of you, it could be that you're a dancer and you might be going to a recital, or you got into some sort of an artistic form dance troupe. But I feel like coming to the edge tells me that somebody's ready to take a leap. You are, I feel like, exalted or lifted up, or you feel as though you can speak your mind now, that you've been getting probably some downloads and seeing things a little bit clearer because you're up on this, it looks like somebody just pulled a piece of mud out of the ground. That's what I want to say. And she's kind of dancing atop of that. Feels like it's in the air though. Come to the edge. It's coaxing you. Come on. It's time. It's time for things to go down. It's divine timing, I think. Give me some energy here. Oh, okay. I'll take that one. Fear. I realize that I'm testing my resolve to live in the energy of love. Gosh, I love these cards. I realize that I'm testing my resolve to live in the energy of love. Somebody is really scared of love. Somebody is decided that they are going to come to the edge. They're terrified of love. There's fear, but they're trying to resolve whatever fears they have, trying to move to the edge. I'm scared of the relationship. I don't really want to have the expectations. Because that's what ends up being a whole pile of expectations everybody has on everybody else. Somebody here is got fear of that, I feel. All right. We've got discipline. On the bottom of the deck, we have growth in the reverse. Interesting. I want to expand my consciousness and my awareness. Somebody is fighting growth here. Somebody is fighting growth. They know it's time to grow. I understand that losing something is an opportunity to appreciate it. Maybe you let someone go and now you're feeling like you shouldn't have let someone go. We've got discipline. I can accomplish what I set my mind to. Absolutely, you can. It feels like with the purple here that maybe you have had sort of a third eye opening here. It might be why you're coming to the edge, collective. You're taking a shot at jumping into something. Either in September, or maybe you've been looking over the details of this for a very long time. We've got the Queen coming out in the reverse. Ooh. And now we got the King coming out in the reverse. What's going on? Clearly, I have my deck upside down. Yep. All right. One more cards. There we go. We have the Magician. Okay. Trying to make things happen. We have manifestations. Standing on my manifestation. I wanna make a decision to go out on this adventure here. There's no way I'm not doing it. So with a little bit of discipline, you can do it, whatever you set your mind to. You're trying to live in the energy of love. This might be tough. I'm just saying, we've got the King of Swords and the Queen of Swords. They're both in the reverse. They got their backs to each other. Nobody's speaking here. There's been some really harsh words, and I feel like it's ended in silence. But I feel like somebody is now feeling like, I've got no justice here. We're not talking anymore. There's broken communication. We're not even looking at each other. I think that there might have been some illogical arguments. Two people who cannot come to a resolve. There's no justice here for the King and the Queen of Swords. It's almost like they're perfect for each other. They're highly intelligent. They speak up for others. They speak up for themselves. They tell truth. They're very transparent, honest. It feels like two people here just are too much alike to get along. There has been no justice in this union here. We have the Five of Cups in the reverse, which tells me someone is like, I'm not going to have any regrets anymore. I need to find my passion. I'm not going to have regrets. We have the Hermit here, which is the third card, number 36, breaks down to a 9. We have the Hermit here. Someone's trying to find the wisdom. Someone is trying to figure out whether they should move forward. Is this really worth investing in? Should I really wait on the King or the Queen? Gemini, Libra, Aquarius is what we have here. We have Libra energy here. We've got Leo. We've got the Hermit is Virgo, Aries. So I think what's coming to the edge is I feel like two people are going to come together again, coming to the edge and see if we can get any justice here. That's what it feels like. Is there going to be any justice here for us? Because it feels like somebody has set their mind to jumping off the edge and not having any regrets about it. I'm really going to go forward with passion. We could have a feminine here who is making a decision between two masculines. One who is in fire energy and one who is in air energy. I get really worried when I see the King of Swords in the reverse, because the King of Swords can be pretty much, Aquarius energy can be pretty much hardcore with you when it's in the upright, never mind when it's in the reverse. Somebody's tired of using their words. They want to show. They want to take action. They're tired of getting lip service. Because lip service is bringing no justice. Okay. Let's take a look. I think there's been some lessons that you've been learning. Whoever I'm speaking with, whoever I'm connecting to, that you've been learning that I think you're trying to learn that love is not fear, and that you can accomplish it, but you have to go at it at a no regrets kind of attitude. Whatever happens, happens. And if you don't end up staying with the person, then, maybe it's just time to take action and move forward and have a no regrets attitude, and just be grateful for that person being in your life for the time that they were in your life. It feels like two people are trying to find their way to each other. The King feels that the Queen is lying. I think that the King is going to communicate with that. We could also have this is a document or transcript. It could also be a letter, absolutely. Seven of Swords is here. It tells me that there's some information that's coming that's going to be revealed in this document, or some sort of information that's going to be revealed after going over all the details. We have another 9, so we have 9. We have 9, and 7 and 2 is 9. We have 3 9s. So something is about to come to an end. Some sort of big cycle is about to end, and it might be that these two people are no longer getting along. It feels like they're trying to find their way to each other, that they want to give each other reciprocity, and they're trying to find their way to each other, but it feels like the Queen is the one that's going at it with the no regrets. Look, buddy. If you want me, take me. If you don't want me, leave me alone. Just if you want to come in the door, get in the door. And if you don't, then you need to leave the doorway, because other people are trying to come in and out. It feels like very, can I say, these two people with their backs to each other are like, whatever. You know what? You want it, come get it. It feels like a standoff. Yeah. feels like one of you might send another some sort of communication letting them know that you have a knowing, you have wisdom about the wait, that maybe now isn't the right time, maybe it's time to wait. Seven of Pentacles is here. I'm looking at the Hermit. The Hermit's also going in for self-preservation reasons, right? The Hermit spends time alone in order to gain wisdom about the self. And as you gain wisdom about the self, you gain wisdom about everything else. I feel like somebody here is putting something on hold, something that they're have fear about. Yeah, someone's like decided it's not time. There's no time for justice right now. The King of Wands is the one that takes action. I think that the King is the one that takes action to send the Queen some sort of communication that says, you know, I'm sorry, I've been lying, been going over the details, that maybe it's time for me to take action elsewhere. We have the feminine on the bottom of the deck. So whether you're the feminine or the masculine, you're represented here. We've got the Four of Wands. So the feminine, the Queen of Swords, is looking for a solid commitment, looking for something solid. I want a foundational relationship with children and family, and I feel like that is what the Queen of Swords is searching for, and is sort of at a loss. Like, I feel like I'm at a loss as to why I don't have it just yet, why I haven't found it. It may, if you represent the Queen of Swords in the reverse, it may be maybe it's time for you to kind of take a really good hard look in the mirror and find out, you know, are you actually running people off, or are these people that you're willing to lose? And sometimes they are. Not every friend or every person is a valuable person in your life. Some of them are extras, like in a movie, right? They just kind of play on the peripheral. But I feel like the Queen of Swords here is the one that's going at the no regrets attitude. Look, if it's going to work, it's going to work. And if it's not, it's like the Queen when she's in the reverse. I'm like, I'm not playing anymore. You know, whatever you want, but you need to figure out what it is that you want to do. Yeah, it doesn't feel like that these two people will be getting back together. Or maybe they will, but you know, it's going to be tough. Yeah. So in this communication, I think, from the King says, look, I do have a lot of really deep feelings for you, but I'm very busy. I'm very busy and I'm juggling everything. I'm juggling money. I'm juggling people. I'm juggling jobs. This person is someone who's super busy. They're going to make time, though. This person is someone who is super busy, but they're going to make time. I think what they're going to do, collective, is they're going to start cutting things out. They're going to start ending cycles. This person has realized that maybe that they want to make time for you. That although they're juggling a lot of stuff, it's time to bring some things to an end. Intuitively, this person is knowing this before you come on the scene, but I think that you give them a reason to end some cycles here, to wait before they get into some sort of a relationship, to end some cycles so they have some free time. This person right now is making time for you whenever they can. I do believe they have really deep feelings for you, though. I think that's part of maybe what you're finding out either in texting or letters or however you're communicating. This King is going to tell you that they really have great passion for you, that they are very attracted to you and have great passion for you. You two probably live at a distance if you're constantly communicating in text and letters or emails, I think. And this King has a lot of passion, and it shows in the letter, but it feels like that when the King gets in front of you, though, collective, this King doesn't, like, they speak in the energy of almost like they're doing an interview. Like, there's no, it's like they don't show you their passion. Yeah, that they're passionate about you. And so I think that's why you're sort of taking it at this no regrets attitude. You know, if it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't. I'm getting weird vibes from the King of Swords, but the King of Swords is getting weird vibes from the Queen, right? I think that you both want to come to the edge, but I think honestly you're both just too stubborn. The King of Swords is Aquarius, and that's fixed energy. The Queen of Swords is Libra, but she's in the reverse. So she's not listening. He's not listening. Nobody's listening. So what's the challenge? The challenge is the Empress is the challenge. It's the abundance. Can we make it come together? Can we stop juggling? And can we talk about the love? Can we connect? Can we connect, like, you know, this whole juggling thing and the love? We make it work? Because I'm juggling a lot of things. Yeah, I think you're going to heal it. You're going to try and heal it so we can be abundantly together, so we can be connected, so we can grow together. I feel like that's kind of the information that's coming in the letter, that we want to be able to grow together. Or do you want to grow with me? This person's going to tell you that they're very passionate about you. What is going to be I feel like the King is the one who is the one sending the passionate information back and forth. Tell me what the Queen is thinking about that, please. So she's looking at the King as someone who's finally taking responsibility and accountability for the things that he is saying. So I feel like she's holding him to task, and he's not used to being held to task. He's used to smoothing it over with passion. Oh, but you're beautiful, or bringing you flowers, or sending you nice love letters, or something like that. I think the Queen is holding the King to task here. That's what it seems like. We do have the full moon today, y'all, and it's kind of like a full moon energy, sort of. It seems like that there is, that you are passionate about the King, but, oh, so you're pissed. So we've got the Four of Cups in the reverse, and I think that this King has rocked you out of your place of comfortability. The place where you are comfortable. It feels like the King comes in, or the King sends in the messages, and then, you know, it's like the King does it impulsively, and you are rocked out of the Four of Cups. So you're comfortable where you are in your rut. You're rocked out of the Four of Cups, and it feels like it's time to, you know, get all up in our feelings again, and the Queen is not comfortable with that. So it feels like there was possibly that the Queen had offered the King already some sort of an opportunity that was refused. And so she just sat. She's like, fine, then I'll just sit with my back to you and I'll wait you out. The King does come forward, but I feel as though somebody is still wearing their armor. You know, it's great to walk around in the armor, right, out in society, because it keeps you safe. Nothing can get in to hurt you, but also nothing can get out. It's the Four of Pentacles. Yeah, I'm not sharing anything with you. And so here we are stuck. Tell me about the King, please. What does the King want to do? About the situation, please. What does the King want to do? Oh, the King's been lying about being the King of Wands. Okay, so maybe this has been a meeting of the minds. Perhaps it's two people who are trying to get to know each other, that are really both very defensive. And the King of Wands is here, and the King of Wands has not told the Queen that he's really passionate. He's lying about how he's feeling, about his passionate feelings, or about what his passions are. Doesn't want to share his passions. We've got the King of Wands coming up again. Hiding what I'm passionate about, showing up as the King of Wands in reverse. Why is that? Because I'm scared. Okay. That's what it comes down to, y'all, sometimes, right? It's not that they're being mean. It's not that they're ignoring the text. It's like sometimes they're just terrified. Yeah. You know, maybe he just got used as a machine for money over and over and over again. And maybe she got used as a workhorse over and over and over again, and now they don't trust each other. There's some fear here. It feels like they're taking whatever's gone in the past, and they're bringing it into the present, which is never really very good. Why are we not getting justice here? Tell me why. No justice in the new start. Somebody's walking away. Pisces and Cancer energy, and I'm not telling you, I'm probably just going to ghost you. I'm probably not going to tell you. So I feel like there is somebody who is cutting away someone else, the king and the queen, whoever you are. The king might be cutting the queen might be cutting the king. But I feel like this king is someone who hasn't been transparent with how they feel or who they are. They spend a lot of time alone. It just feels like this person is really bogged down. Tell me what the outcome is, please. The outcome is the Tower. Why the Tower? A realization that we got to drop burdens or it's never going to work. It's the only way it's going to balance itself. It's the only way for divine timing to come in. I feel like you need to let the Tower fall in order to drop the burdens between you. It's like it needs to be rebuilt. Whatever it is isn't working. Tell me about the Tower. Tell me about the Tower, please. The Tower is spotty communication. So the Tower falls for communication. It's time for us to drop our burdens so we can get some balance or some justice here as the Wheel of Fortune turns forward. Tell me about the wheel. What's the fortunate thing? That we move forward in victory. Somebody wants to be seen. Are we going to transform this energy? It feels like the moon energy is telling me that someone moves on and just doesn't tell you, because we have the 8 of Cups here and also the Fool. Someone decides to move along. It's either the king or the queen, and you can figure that out. But I feel like that because there's no communication, the Tower falls. We get to drop our burdens if we want to, but then justice comes in and makes things all even and we can move forward. But I feel as though that some of you will move forward. You'll patch it up and move forward. But others of you, the Death card is in the reverse. You're holding off the change, or you don't want to transform the situation. You want to be seen, but you don't want to give in. You don't want to save face. You don't want to give in. And so it's two people who are really stubborn, who don't know their lessons and are unfortunately giving each other up, even though they're soulmates and they're probably the best fit for each other, that because we haven't learned our lessons, we're not able to move forward. Yeah. Yep. Somebody wants to be seen, but I don't know that it's going to go off. Yeah. Because there's a lot of fixed energies here that are taking precedent over our hearts. Advice, please. Your advice is to rest, realign, look in the mirror, find out what's going on, pay attention. We've got self-awareness, past life connection, be open to change. Okay, well, it's possible. You know, somebody here, it looks like they are going to go through some sort of a realignment to realize that there is a past life connection here. I do believe that they're soulmates, right? They showed up like right away, side by side. We do have that you need to be open to change, and somebody might ghost you. I'm just going to say for some of you straight up, pay attention. Somebody might ghost you, and if they do, that's your sign to get out of the doorway. Get out of the damn doorway and get into the flow. Let them leave if they're going to leave. They're not your person. For others of you, they're going to realize it's a past life connection. They're going to come to some sort of a self-awareness, and there is going to be a realignment here. I feel resting right now, but I feel like somebody here is going to be open to change and this past connection. We have creativity. So for some of you, it's not going to work. Yeah, somebody's going to ghost you and it's going to be gone. It's going to be done. And for others of you, I think that it is a realization that there is a past life connection and that this thing must move forward. Yeah. All right, I'm going to go for now. Thank you so much for coming here and watching. I do appreciate you. I am out till tomorrow. I love you guys. Be in the comments. Love you. Bye-bye.